Hello everybody, my name is Swicey and welcome back to my channel. Today we're back on Zegarth's account. We're going to be doing some arena. So, as stated in the previous video on this account, it's pretty crazy. Very good account and has a lot of potential to do some crazy stuff in arena. So let's go ahead and head over to 3v3 and make some teams. Right now, comfortably staying in Gold 1. However, Gold 1 is not good enough for this account. I want this to at least be up Gold 2, Gold 3 area. So let's head over to the defense and plan out our teams there just because it's the most organized place to do it. So we have a Trunda that's built absolutely insane, and usually I wouldn't use a Trunda, but she is built completely insane. So for sure using her. There's a Rhodos and a Siphi, have to use them as a duo. There is a Candrafon along with some Duchess. Now that is another combo I'm very fond of. Besides that, we have a Turvold. I don't know if there's a Cardiel in the account. I don't think there is. And I don't think there's a Necrit either. So using a Turvold isn't quite going to work out. Yeah, no Necrit, no Cardiel, so no Turvold. There is Duchesses. I'm going to have to grab one of those. Which one is it? I don't remember which one. I think it's this one that isn't being used right now. We'll have to double check. And then from there, well, we have a lot of options. As I said, there's Candrafons. There's multiple Candrafons, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, no, there's multiple. Sorry if there's any background noise, guys. So we have Candy, we have Duchess, and we also have Trunda as the nuker in this team. I think the team is gonna just have to be a speed team with Trunda. I don't see her being in a go second team. I mean, no, we just go speed team. I don't know if there's any lockout champions on this account though, which could definitely be nice. I have a feeling that there's not, or they would have been up here probably. Okay, yeah, so I think these three are good, these two are good, and these two are good. So we need people to fill in the spaces between. I think a Kymar would go perfect with this Duchess and I'm at this Siphi and Rhodos. Now a Mithrala would go really well with Candy and Duchess. So now we need one person per team. Emic would do some really good stuff in this team because he would bring protection, he would bring the unkillable, he'd also bring the somewhat lockout in a way. Yeah, I think Emic could do some great stuff in this team. This next team, we're gonna try to get these as fast as possible. I think the best option is gonna be somebody like a UDK, or I mean Godfred could be really good. I've used Godfred a few times. Guys, this one is a little bit more challenging than I was thinking. We have two amazing nukers, but we don't need nukers now. We really just need someone to keep the team alive. Yeah, UDK. UDK is going to go into this team. And now we need... What do we need? We have protection, damage. There is no buff strip. And buff strip is actually really nice. Maybe not necessary, but very nice to have. I'm thinking Wukong could be really good. Besides Wukong, we have, obviously we have a million nukers. We have, actually a Stultus could do some good work. If there's a Mortu Macabre, we could use Mortu. I actually would really like to use a Mortu here. I'm not sure if there is one though. I have looked these champions so many times. I felt like I saw one, but I guess I didn't. Mortu, what is he doing? He's really just bringing that block revive, just one shot out of nowhere. Helicath, actually, but Helicath is being used in Iron Twins, Uko. Yeah, Uko actually. I think Uko is a great option because he's going to be very annoying and make this team better. He has that buff strip, he has that revive. I think, guys, that this is going to be the best set of teams. So the reason why I showed you guys this part of the video is that, well, learning team synergies is something I've tried to emphasize throughout the time of me making videos, and just explaining the process can really help some of you guys when you're trying to make your own teams. Granted, this is some very high level teams, but you can try to apply it into your own teams. So I'm going to go ahead and, as every other 3v3 takeover slash arena takeover, I'm going to go one team by the next. So I'm going to build the first team, test it out in normal arena for a few fights, move on to the next, so on and so forth. We get to the last, we do all three together, and that's the video. But I'll show the builds between until we get to the very end. So I'll see you guys at the end of me building this first set. I have finished the first team, so I've called it Mrs. Thighs because, well, Trunda is the main person of this team. Well, it's the reason she's the reason that I built this team, just because of how good her build was to begin with. So I'm gonna go ahead, do one little fight here just so we can see how it works, and then show you guys the builds. So let's go ahead and get rid of all of that. Now let's just go with one of those. Pretty insane damage coming from Trunda here. Now what's really gonna suck is the revive. Okay, but we should be able to get rid of all that. So just one fight, and then I'll go ahead and show all the stats. Dude, that Trunda's crazy. Really, really happy with this team. I mean, obviously, if you get outsped, you just kind of get screwed. But if you do win the speed race, most likely you're going to win. Unless the team is just really, really tough. So that is just kind of the basis of how the team works. Now let's go ahead and show you guys the builds. And from here on out, I'll make sure to show the builds beforehand. I just got a little excited. So Arbiter, we have at 340 speed. Not all that great, but it was what was on her, except for a few pieces. I upgraded some, but I believe the fastest speed gear is going to be on Sify. That's how I want it to be. So she's fully booked with Intimidating Presence, just going down in Timely Intervention with Lure of Steel, just because we want her as fast as possible. The next person is going to be Imic. So I built Imic in a protection set and some perception, because we want his, well, his HP is pretty solid at 81k, 3.1k defense, 277 speed, and 460 accuracy. Now his accuracy isn't insane, but for any nukers it should be more than enough. And the protection, just to make sure his buffs stay on. I will be booking him. He's just not fully booked yet, but before we do the final bits of fights, I'll go ahead and book him because I do want to use him in multiple places. And now we have him just going down into Eagle Eye. I'm saying multiple places because this is a big takeover and there's multiple parts to it. The next person is Ramatsu. So we have Ramatsu in Stone Skin and Perception. He's at basically no HP. No, it's, well, a lot of attack actually for him. 3.1k attack, 2.7k defense, 270 speed, and 595 accuracy. The Stone Skin is really nice to have. He's fully booked with Lightning Cage and just going down into Eagle Eye. And now the build, the really good build, is going to be held in Trunda. And now I'm actually going to upgrade the build, just a very quick little change here. So Since corpulent teams are getting destroyed, I'm gonna go ahead and fix up his Hydra into some different stuff. So we have her at 8,000, well, 50k HP, 8,000 attack, 2,000 defense, 215 speed, 100% crit rate, 307% crit damage in Savage and Cruel. She is fully booked and has a maxed out Soul Reap blessing. And just going down into Helm Smasher, this Trunda is absolutely god tier. So now for the next team, well, actually, no. I want to do some more. I want to do some more runs of this. Let's refresh just for some more fun teams. We have. That one isn't bad. This one. Okay, this one looks solid. Ooh. Do have to deal with a Valkyrie. Interested to see how this works out. So, high-ish accuracy on her. Not enough resistance. I mean, not enough accuracy. But Trunda does some absolutely insane damage. She might not be the best nuker in the game, but she's still amazing. This is the one bad thing about this team and using Imic is that the unkillable doesn't stop people like Rhodos. Specifically Rhodos. I mean, I wouldn't exactly say people like Rhodos. It's just him. Now, dang, that Soul Reap does a lot. Now, I don't know if we can quite outdo the duo here. We gotta get one more turn and not get slept in that time. Okay, awesome. Ooh. Alright. Dang, we might lose this one. Depends on who wrote it. Yeah, we lost this one. We can go back at it again. I think this actually let's move on to a new one. I don't wanna keep doing what I usually do and just fight the same ones over and over. That gets a bit boring. Or what are the chances we're actually faster than that team? I don't know. Here, I mean, Taras team, it's pretty much a speed race. We won the speed race. Get our unkillable up, block passives and actives, and AoE. One shot their team. That's pretty awesome. Harima. Now, I don't. The affinities are bad. But Harima is a pretty tough person to fight. Let's give it a go. Our A2 is useless with UDK being here. But here we go. So they have most of their buffs up. We go ahead and almost kill. Now that Harima is hitting pretty hard, but we have unkillable, so it doesn't matter. Let's kill UDK. Try to reset some of our cooldowns, and it doesn't really matter. We should just, I mean, we're gonna win now. One shot. And yeah, that's that. So I think that's enough showing up that team, guys. I just really like that one and wanted to give it a little bit more time than I might usually do. So the next team is going to be speed dating. I don't know. I just wanted to come up with a bit more creative names than in the past. So I'm going to go ahead and build these and we'll show them off. All right, everybody, we have our next team fully built. So let's go and show their builds. We have Kymar. Kymar is in triple perception. He has 308 speed and 701 accuracy, fully booked, of course, polymorph, and down into Eagle Eye. The next person is going to be Sify. Sify has 60k HP, 3.5k defense, 360 speed, and 361 resistance, fully booked, intimidating presence, timely intervention. The next person is going to be Ultimate Death Knight, wherever he's hiding. right there. So, full stone skin, one reaction, 73.5k HP, 6.2k defense, 112 speed, 400 resistance, 200 accuracy. He is not booked, he has polymorph, and he's going down into unshakable. And the last person is Rotos. So Rotos is in Savage. I got him to 30, almost 36k HP, 5.4k defense. I'm at 5.4k attack, 3000 defense, 235 speed, 100% crit rate, 247% crit damage. He's fully booked, has Board of the Fallen, and is going down into Helm Smasher. So this team I am very happy with, and hoping I can get some good fights to show you guys. Do have to deal with a little double stone skin here. Now I don't know how hard I'm really gonna hit. Let's see if we can one-shot Uko. Okay. Alright. Well, just try not to get bombed. Alright. And we win. That's pretty easy. Rotos is hitting very hard, which I'm very happy about. I was kind of worried his build wasn't going to be all that strong, but he's definitely hitting. Now this next team, we might get outsped, but we do have some pretty quick builds. Ooh, I completely forgot about that side of things when it comes to Taras. Alright, 1, 2, come on, let's get... Oh my goodness, heck yeah. We won that Roto solos. That was pretty awesome. Alright, let's do one more fight. Let's not overdo it. Come on, refresh. Show us some fun teams. This one, yeah, this one seems pretty strong. A lot of buffs going along with the Taras. Oh, holy crap, the HP on this team is insane. Alright, let's steal some... Okay, not even. Oh, this is gonna suck. Not as bad as I was anticipating. Well, let's attempt to... Alright, 0 damage. This is an extremely tanky team. Oh my goodness, guys. We need to steal some of their HP. Get rid of their buffs. Do something. Oh, okay, there we go. Almost got rid of one of them. Now, there is double reviver, and he is going... Taras is going to build up some damage as we go on. It's kind of just seeing who's going to do who's going to do more damage as the fight goes on. Taras is on his A1 this round of the fight. I think he has one more round of A1 and then is in completely smacking mode again. Extra turn. That's a kill. Now let's try to steal some HP off of her. Alright, I think that is his last turn, just going straight A1s. He should be back to his full AoE. So refresh, cycle back. We want to get rid of Duchess, Ursaga, sleep again. Now, the complete control side of this team is awesome. Not having to worry about them getting a turn ever, really. Ooh, almost a one-shot. Alright, come on. There we go. So now it's just Taras, and we easily win. Now, Rotos is fully powered up. Not really anything Taras can do. Just nothing but crowd control and a singular A1 ends this fight. That's funny. Okay, so we have one last team, guys. Uh, that is going to be Willy Wonka, because the Candyman. We got Uko, Duchess, Mithrala, and Candrafon, and I'll be right back as soon as I'm done building them. I'm pretty happy with the builds, guys, so let's go ahead and show you them. We have, let's start out with Uko. So Uko didn't, I guess Uko's the one that I wasn't too happy with. So I kept him kind of in the Hydra build where he's in taunting, and that works. Well, it provokes that. So 63k HP and 3.4k defense, 267 speed, which is okay. The accuracy is the thing I'm kind of upset about. 423 is pretty low. He's fully booked and has Brimstone just because he's still going to be used in PvE. But I gave him Eagle Eye because I traded off War Master for Eagle Eye because I want him to still be usable in PvP. Now, the next person is going to be Mithrala, wherever she's hiding. I know I'm just blind. There we go. So, again, not exactly that high accuracy, but her resistance accuracy come together, and it kind of works out. So, 53k HP, 4.3k defense, 286 speed, and then 246 resistance plus 460 accuracy. Fully booked, and is going down in a War Master because she's currently being used in the Fire Knight hard team on this account. The next person is going to be the PvP Duchess. She is in 6-piece stone skin, 2 reaction pieces, 90, let's say 93k HP, 3.1k defense, 268 speed, and 372 resistance. Fully booked, doesn't have a blessing, and is going down in timely intervention. Just the full stone skin is what I was worried about, and we got some decent stats along with it. Now we have the last person being Candrafon, the nuker of this team. Another thing where his crit damage is pretty low, just like Rhodos, but his overall stats are pretty nice. So he has 6.6k attack, 203 speed, 100% crit rate, 243% crit damage in lethal. The lethal is the thing that is best about it. In Soul Reap, fully booked, and going down in the Helm Smasher along with counterattack masteries. Pretty happy with it. So let's go ahead and find an actually solid team to go against, one that isn't going to be a complete pushover. Looking more at a speed team right now. I'd like to fight a speed team with this team. This might work, except for the fact that Mortu's there, and Mortu screws over teams like this. Now, this team could be a good one to fight. Really just depends on if they're faster. And chances are that they are faster. Let's get a new page. I want to fight a speed team. Yeah, like this one. This is a perfect team to go against. Exactly what you want to be fighting when you're using this team. They're going to buff up. They're going to put out the block damage. And then we just need to put out, hopefully, some buff strip. Get rid of that crap. And then we provoked the nuker, petrified a few people, and now we go ahead, smack, and that's that. I mean, pretty simple. Putting out a lot of provokes from Uko, that's the goal. Just make sure that he is doing as much control as we can have, and Candrafon is just going to do all the damage. Very, very strong nuker. I think underrated at this point because of just, I mean, yes, there's some amazing nukers in the game, but he is still up there in my opinion. Let's try this team. This one is going to be a bit more difficult. So go ahead and get rid of that. They're going to keep hitting us, but we did just fine against their nukes. Now we block buffs on Leorius. He can't do anything. And then we easy kill the team. I think that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and hop into 3v3 and take on some strong teams. It's kind of hard to pick out teams in 3v3 when there's all the teams. Let's reset and let's just go against this one. Somewhat similar teams to ours. Now, I'm gonna take our speed team against their Rotos team. So let's put our Uko against their Imic. Let's put our Rotos. Actually, no, let's not do that. Huh. Let's actually put Rotos against this first one, and then Candrafon against this one, and then our speed team against their speed team, I guess. Well, no, I guess they have two speed teams. I don't know. You know what I mean. We are faster. Now, who do I not want to deal with most? We can one shot and then do some of that. Sleep her, reset, try to provoke him. Sadly, did not get the provoke. Let's sleep him. Kill Imic. A1. And that's that. A very easy fight. I'm really happy with these teams, guys. I think this will push him pretty high up in tag team, not to mention the live arena. This will definitely do some great stuff in the live arena. UDK is going to be frustrating to go against. Ooh, almost killed, to be completely fair. Almost killed Python. How UDK just slows down everything. That's why he's so useful, especially in plat and stuff. Still being used, which is crazy. Free champion that has yet to be taken out of the meta. Come on, dang it. We're really close to just one-shotting this team. And haven't said this so far, but a little call to action here. If you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, and that has been my overall goal since I started the channel. As soon as I get to 1,000, I'm going to do the biggest giveaway that I personally can, and then I'm going to apply to the Raid actual content creator program. So hopefully eventually we can start doing some actual giveaways from Raid themselves. Now, I don't know exactly how long that takes or what the criteria is for them giving away the takeover. I mean the giveaways, but I believe it is 8,000 subscribers. I could be wrong, but eventually, I mean, if y'all support me to that, and I'll definitely, I mean, I already do as many giveaways as I possibly can, so I'd be happier to do more and more. Jeez, this is such a stall team. Hate these. No. Dang. Who can we kill here? We need to get rid of Python. That's the biggest issue, is getting rid of him. Now, he doesn't have any buffs right now. Dang it. Okay, no buffs. We have increased attack. He has Hex. Let's try to AoE. Oh, so close. No. So close. We did get the provoke. He doesn't have anything. Doesn't have anything to keep him alive. Come on, this is your chance. Dang. A relentless Python is pretty crazy. Just constant with his A1s doing so many heals. There we go. Oh, wait, he's just gonna strip that off. Never mind. No! I didn't get the double hit. Gosh. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna pause and get us through this one. So, like, 3 minutes later, we've gone ahead and almost gotten through this fight. Now, just a few more A1s from Gandrafon, and we'll be there. This was a really interesting team. With one nuker, it really could have done a lot, but I guess Krisk is the only one you could replace here, and he was doing a lot of work. So, probably just wouldn't happen. But, I mean, it is what it is. So, we get rid of all their passives. Ooh, that sucks. Alright, let's see this nuke. And Trunda just did some insane stuff. Okay, this this isn't good. And we win. Very insane damage from Trunda there. Now let's do one more 3v3 fight. This team looks pretty strong. Now we want to put our Uko up against this team, so just so we don't have to deal with him. Now from there, you can, yeah, let's put our Rotos. I like how these teams are set up right now. Dang, very fast. Extremely fast. That is pretty crazy. Okay, well, I mean, we can only try. Alright, that's a loss. Wait, no, I think it just is. Unless we can take a turn before her, even then. Alright, yeah. Try to get some HP. Nope. Rhonda is very strong champion. Alright, next fight. This one should be a little bit better as long as we can block. Ooh, okay. See if we can get off their buffs. We did. One shot. Oh no. Wait, I forgot how that worked. Pretty strong hit from Ramatsu. I didn't realize he was just going to nuke him out. And another easy win. So the first fight was not an easy win, but the second one, I feel this team is very consistent in its wins. Ramatsu being strong. I'm working on getting Ramatsu on my account right now. Closing in on the last bit of ones you have to do. There we go. Another huge hit from her. And now we're into the last fight. See if we can get block buffs up on everybody. Right. Dang. Okay. Goodness. This is not good. This team is, I mean, this team is a very strong team. I like the idea here. Could have done this exact team on his account, but I think we end up winning. Try to avoid taking turns, because the more turns we take, the more times we get hit, and, well, more times we get hit, the closer we get to losing. There we go. Provokes, block buffs. That's what we want to see. Get rid of those debuffs. Try to get... Oh, goodness. Try to get him. Provoke as many times as possible. Because as soon as we can get a turn on Candy at this point, we should be in a very solid position to just one and then... Oh, we didn't kill. That's surprising. Oh, come on. Don't let him revive. There we go. Awesome. So, guys, I think we're going to call it quits there. I think that this was a very solid arena takeover. It took him from really just kind of struggling to get high up in the arena to something I believe will be very consistent, very strong, and won't have any issues. From there, I think the biggest things that I'm going to work on his account, the biggest things he should work on is, well, obviously I'm going to change up his Hydra teams, really just getting some Fire Knight down. I changed Lanathro's build so I can make Rotos work, but he should still work just fine. He's a bit faster, still kind of doing some damage, but not in Savage. But yeah, so if you guys did enjoy this video, learn anything from it, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button. As I mentioned earlier, we're getting so close to 1,000. We're in the 50 range. I think we're 42 away at the time of me recording, and it is really just insane, and it would mean the world to me if you guys would help a guy out. From there, if you guys are interested in account help of your own, my Discord link is in the description, and that's where you can find account help for your account. It's not free, you purchase it. All my prices I try to keep as low as possible, but that's there. Also, we have a Watcher of Realms section and just general raid talk, just talking about raid and things section. So a lot of variety, and I hope you guys will end up there. Anyways, thank you guys again. See you on the next one. Peace out, guys.